Hi everyone, this is Asim with the weekly analysis starting from 18 March till 22 March. Starting my analysis from the economic calendar, as you can see, we have got on 18, which is tomorrow. We don't have really important news. Let me just filter so that we can just see all the important news for you with only 2 bulls and 3 bulls. Uh, as we can see that from this week and on Monday, it's going to be a really slow day. We don't have really important news with 3 bulls. We have got trade balancing from the Eurozone. From the New Zealand, we have got Westpac consumer sentiment and RBA asset. From the Australia, as well as if you move on to Tuesday, RBA meeting minutes will be issued. Average earning index from the Britain. Employment change will be there. Unemployment rate from Britain will be there. From the Eurozone, we can see that the current German ZEW current conditions, also ZEW economic sentiment. We can see on the second day a little bit of volatility in the British pound and the euro. Fundamentally, then on Wednesday we can see that there is CPI for the month of February. Crude oil inventories are there from the States on Wednesday. UK Parliament will vote for the Brexit deal. FOMC economic projection is going to be there from the States. Federal interest rate decision is going to be from the state, and FOMC press conference and GDP from the New Zealand will be declared on Thursday. We can see that from the Swiss franc there will be interest rate decision. Monetary policy will be announced regarding the Swiss franc. Core retail sales from Britain, uh, and almost not really important news, but if you want to wish the further details, you can visit tradewithasim.com/economic calendar, and you can see all the details for our for all the fundamentals news that might occur during the week. Before I start my analysis, I would ask those who have just joined our channel and watching this analysis for the first time, kindly click up the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you get all the weekly and daily updates that we post on our YouTube channel. Moving forward with our weekly analysis, I would start as usual from the dollar index. As you can see, currently the pair is trading below the pivot, and I do below the pivot, and I do expect that it's going to be a bearish momentum as the market is going to be open unless the market opens with a big gap, which is not expectedly going to happen. My target for this week is going to be S2, which is at 95.6 point. As you can see that the market has been moving between 97.75 points and the maximum drop we saw during the past 2-3 months is 95.16. So I'm expecting that this market will continue like this. As you can see on the weekly, I'm expecting a fall down. The maximum fall I'm expecting is up to S1, which is 96.10. In case if it breaches and the dollar become weaker and weaker, I would expect that at least it will attain 96.95.68. But overall, I am bearish on the for the momentum. So when it's at the higher, sell at that point and close the position at the lowest of 4-hour or daily chart. Moving on to the Euro USD pair on a weekly chart, as you can see, it closed bullish. It is bullish because the dollar is going to drop, and we will again continue with a bullish momentum. My target for this week is trading between 1.126, which is here the pivot, and above the pivot, which is going to be the maximum 1.147. So I'm expecting that the trading is going to be between 1.126 and 1.147. This is the maximum target for this week, and I would expect that buy at the lowest one and close your position at the highest one. If it breaches above resistance 2, which is 1.147, I would expect that it will break above that one, and you would expect to attain at least 1.156, but it might not happen this week, as in order to break the resistance 2, which is at 1.147, the dollar needs to be quite really strong. So I'm bullish on this Euro USD for the weekly, as we see sideways market on Monday. Looking into British pound, as you can see, we saw big momentum. The week before was, as I speculated, it was a sideways market, and I speculated that it's going to be a volatile because of some voting and fundamental news which came from Britain. Again, I do see a sideways market for the pound because the Brexit news is in the way, and we do expect that there will be a volatility. So I expect sideways market. So I would expect to buy at the lowest one and sell at the highest one. There are two ways to be on buy on this position because we expect a volatility due to Brexit deals. Some announcement might come this week. So when it is at lowest, buy your position and close your position when it's higher. Once again, I would expect between support 1, which is at 1.292, and resistance 2, which is at 1.335. These are the sidelines, but if it breaks above and open at the lowest one, as I expect that there will be a little bit drop on Monday, and then it will try to rise with the next two for the whole week. My ultimate target is going to be R3, which is at 1.345. As I said, I'm bullish on the pair and would expect that you buy at the lowest one. USD Canadian dollar, as we saw that the Canadian dollar is dropping and oil is gaining value. We did saw a drop down. If it continues, that the oil price will be gaining, which is not going to happen really a lot. But as the dollar is weakening, we do expect that it will have continue its downward trend, and as it's also below the pivot, I'm expecting it that it will trade between 1.320, which is here, and between 1.339. So sell at the highest one and close your position as the lowest one. I'm bearish on this momentum for USD Canadian dollar. Moving on to our last pair, which is gold. As you can see on the weekly chart, it is a bullish momentum. I'll just zoom it in for you. We didn't see a lot of momentum, even though it was, if you see on daily and we hourly chart, we saw big momentum though. As you can see, it's trying to form a bullish trend as the dollar is weakened and we don't have any other news regarding the gold, so that there can be a change of price. But I would expect that it might move a little bit, and I would expect that it will attain 1.325 by next week. It will try, but may close below 1.325. The reason why, because we do expect a drop down from there as the dollar index might get more value until that time. But at the moment, I'm bullish, as I would say buy on dips, buy at lower and close at the highest one. That's all from me. I hope you have liked the weekly analysis, and if you liked it, don't forget to hit the thumbs up icon, and don't forget to share the weekly analysis so a lot of people around the world can get benefit from it. Thank you for watching me, and I wish you a very nice trading week. See you then. Bye bye.